Hey everyone, in this video we are going to talk about how to run Google Ads for your epoxy flooring businesses. So if you are selling epoxy flooring services and you are not able to generate qualified leads with Google Ads, this video is just for you. In this video I'm going to talk about the structure of the campaign, the keywords that you need to target. Also I'm going to give you the headlines and description that you need to use. Not only that, I am going to tell you what type of landing page you need to use to get the maximum conversion rate on your landing page so you can get the lower cost per lead for your Google Ads. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing, I've prepared this doc for you. You can see I have entered the entire strategy. We recently launched this campaign for one of our clients, so I thought I'll just share the exact plan for you guys also. So if you see, this has the entire strategy of how to launch Google Ads for your epoxy flooring business. By the way, if you need my help to launch your campaign for Google Ads, I am dropping my link. You can just simply click on this and book a free consultation call with me. Okay, so here are the campaign settings. So for the beginning, we are only going to focus on the search campaign. So search campaign is basically someone is looking for your services on Google Ads. Your ads is going to show to them and they are going to click and come to your website and book a call, or either just fill up a form on your website. Okay, match type is basically we are going to use the phrase match. I'm going to show you how to use the phrase match, and the goal is to get either qualified estimate or directly calls. Okay, now the main campaign that we are going to build is for the epoxy flooring. Okay, just follow the step-by-step structure, guys. Don't use anything else or don't use other keywords than this, because these are very proven keywords. I'm going to show you how you can find the same keywords. Okay, I'm just going to take one or two keywords. It can be different for your area, what people are searching for. So I'll quickly show you how to find the best keyword for you. Okay, just take one or two keywords, search, and just change what area you are serving. Okay, let's suppose you are serving New York. So I'm just going to put New York here, remove the United States, and see what people are searching in New York. Okay, so just focus on epoxy flooring services. Okay, I'll show you how to find the best and right keyword for your campaign so you will get the maximum out of it. Okay, don't worry about these competition and CPC for now. Just make sure you choose the right intent keyword. Okay, so epoxy flooring is one. This epoxy floor installer near me. Okay, now this epoxy garage floor near me. So for the garage we are going to create the separate campaign. Just focus on normal epoxy flooring. Okay, so garage, avoid this. Epoxy floor contractor, garage, no. Epoxy flooring companies, see, they are just looking for epoxy. No, don't go for these keywords. Epoxy installer near me. Garage, don't choose garage for now. Garage, avoid garage. We are going to use the garage in a separate ad group or separate campaign. I'm going to show you that also. Okay, garage floor epoxy installer, no. Floor coating, no. We only want to target who is specifically looking for epoxy flooring. Okay, just leave those keywords. Floor epoxy near me, epoxy floor company near me. So make a list of at least 8 to 10 keywords. Come here, paste it. I have already pasted some of the keywords here. You can directly also use it. These are the very common keywords. Now for the headlines, just use these headlines. These are tested and proven headlines. If you want to mix match, like if you want to add some offer, like let's suppose you offer 20% off, you can mention like 20% off on epoxy flooring, 20% off on this thing. You can add your individual offers if you want, but these are the very right headlines and description that I have found that are working for our clients. Okay, so I would suggest that use them as it is. Okay, now the second ad group is in the first campaign. The second ad group is we are going to use is for garage floor companies. Okay, now come back here. Okay, search for, now only choose which have garage. So you can also press Ctrl F, and so it's easier for you to choose the keywords. Okay, you can see garage floor companies, garage floor. Okay, don't choose just garage floor. Okay, only, okay, I think garage, I need to remove this keyword because this is not right. We only need which is garage epoxy flooring. Okay, so I'll just redo this. Okay, garage epoxy Only choose for garage epoxy coating, garage epoxy floor near me, garage epoxy. See, these keywords we are already covering in the other ad group. Okay, so don't choose them here. Just choose the garage floor, garage epoxy. Okay, garage floor you can also avoid. Garage epoxy is your right keyword. Okay, garage floor epoxy, garage floor. No, don't choose garage floor. You can choose, but not for now. In the separate ad group you can use, which are just looking for garage floor, if you provide other services than epoxy services. Okay, but for now just focus on garage epoxy services. Okay, epoxy garage, because you are going to get sufficient leads out of this also. Okay, 8 to 9 keywords. Again, come here, paste it. Okay, again we have the headlines. I have already created these headlines for my clients. I'm going to share with you as it is. Just use them and your campaign and you will be able to see the results. Okay, now third ad group will be commercial epoxy flooring. So same way you going to copy this, come here and paste it, and yeah, see, always make sure you choose the right intent keywords. Okay, commercial epoxy, commercial kitchen epoxy if you provide these services. Okay, the garage keyword we haven't covered the commercial garage, so you can cover here best. Now commercial epoxy, avoid this keyword because you never know what they are looking for. Commercial epoxy flooring, cost. Okay, never choose the cost keyword. Okay, avoid cost, price keywords because these keywords are never going to get you the qualified leads. Okay, commercial, again 8 keywords. Yeah, we are so good to go. Come here, paste your keywords here. Okay, again I have given you the headlines for the epoxy commercial flooring. Use them. Description are already there. Now if you provide the concrete coating, again you have to copy 1 or 2 keywords, come back to keywords planner and find your relevant keyword. Now once you find the relevant keyword, I have already given you the headlines, description. Now this is the main campaign that you have to run for the epoxy flooring if you just provide the epoxy flooring services. But if you provide the metallic epoxy flooring services also, you can create a separate campaign which we are going to target only people looking for metallic epoxy flooring. Okay, I'm just going to copy it. Okay, click on get results. Okay, there's no, people are not looking for metallic epoxy flooring services. Let me see, let me choose more keywords. Okay, yeah, these people are looking for that. See, metallic epoxy garage floor, metallic epoxy floor coating, metallic garage. Just choose for the very specific, like one is the metallic and second is it should have the epoxy keyword. Okay, if you provide the general metallic floor coating also, then you can go for that, right? Now campaign 3, if your brand already have some good search volume, then you can go for this campaign. Otherwise I won't suggest to go for this campaign if your brand don't have very good search volume. Once you find out all the keywords and all the campaign structure that you are going to use, I'm going to share with you what type of landing page you need to use, because this is only just the one part of the campaign, like choosing the right keyword. Okay, the next part comes where you have to choose the right landing page also. Okay, now for the landing page, I'm going to show you what type of landing page that you need to use. I am going to give you example of 2 landing page. First and foremost important thing is, if your ad group is about the epoxy flooring, just use the landing page which have the epoxy flooring headline. This is the very important rule you need to make sure. Okay, so let's suppose this is the ad group epoxy flooring, just use this landing page. Okay, epoxy floor installation and floor polishing. Okay, now they have the 2 options, either you can directly call them or you can click on them and you can get a free estimate. Okay, they have some features, servicing all the areas, fast response time. Okay, on the main landing page they have their license, insurance, one list, all options, 5-star rated. Okay, their USPs, why they should choose you, experience, Google reviews, all their USPs is on this landing page. Okay, now they've also mentioned the other services what other services, flooring services they provide. So let's suppose our other ad group is about garage epoxy flooring. So if you see, they have the separate page, just click on this. Now for the garage epoxy ad group, use this page which only talks about the garage floor. Okay, again free estimate option, either call to direct option. Okay, make sure you use the separate pages for separate ad group. Don't use just one common page for all types of your services. Your landing page is not going to convert better. Okay, so this is the most important rule. Okay, see again, for different floor types, let's suppose you are metallic epoxy, use the metallic epoxy page. Use a page which talks about the metallic epoxy. Okay, it has the option to again to get quote. For the better things, you can just use you can create one page and convert the same page to different product pages. Like you can just change this headline, change this sub headline, and you are good to go. But make sure your page is only talks about the particular service. Okay, for simple steps to get your dream floor, get free estimate, on-sign assignment, you can use the similar things for your page. Okay, the area they are serving. Okay, see the transformation. They have already mentioned the work before after, garage epoxy, metallic epoxy, commercial. They have shared some before after pictures also, what customer said. So this is like really good landing page example if you want to use. Okay, for the free estimate, name, contact number, service. Okay, they are asking for the service. They are using same form is fine, but the main headline it's should be about the service that you are providing. Okay, so you can use a similar landing page. It's a really good landing page. Okay, so now I've already showed you the what type of landing page. This is also a good example. I'll show you quickly. They are also collecting phone number, name, email ID, what type, vision of your floor, where you are planning to get the flooring, before after, again similar steps. Most of the people use the same structure. Okay, customer reviews, what type of flooring you can get, metallic. So they've also given some examples. They have some blocks, and the last CT is either call. See, either call, either get free estimate. Once you click on the free estimate, okay, they are also giving the option to free estimate. Okay, you can just go there and fill up a form. But the most important thing, have both the option. Either they can call you, or either they can you can ask them for a free quote. Both things works really good. Okay, so now the most important part is launching your ad campaign. Okay, so come to the ads manager. You will be able to see campaigns. Okay, so click on create campaign, or maybe from the overview you can also do that. Click on create campaign, new campaign, let it load. Okay, go for leads, as we will be focus on getting more leads. Submit lead form. As in this account, the conversion event is already set up. If it's not set up in your account, you need to set up it first. For two things you need to set up: the lead form conversion event and the getting calls conversion event, basically the call tracking. Okay, so make sure you set up before launching your first ad campaign. Now for the campaign type, only we are going to focus on search. Basically in search campaign, our ads are going to show to people who are looking for our services on the Google. Go for website visit. For now I'm going to use this URL, okay, to show you. Okay, for the campaign name, I prefer to name it as in like what type of campaign is it, which is search. Then what is goal, generating leads. Then what is the campaign is about, epoxy floor. Okay, then what area we are targeting. Let's suppose we are targeting Seattle, and area is the date is today is 19th March. Okay, yeah. So by looking at this, you will be able to see, okay, this is a search campaign. We are generating leads in this campaign. The campaign is about epoxy floor. The campaign is running in Seattle location, and on 19th we have started this campaign. Okay, now click on continue, start a new campaign. Okay, so for now, bidding, if you don't have any conversion in this account, and if you don't know what is going to be the cost per lead, don't put a target CPA for now. Okay, just go to next. Make sure you untick this, because we don't want to show our ads on search ad partners and display network. Search ad partners is basically whatever Google owns, like the YouTube. We don't want that. Okay, for the location, first make sure you have people in regularly in your location. Okay, so select this option. If you choose this option, Google is going to show your ads to people who have interest in your location, right? So we don't want that. We only want to target people who lives in your location or mostly in your location. Okay, now for the location, you can just type Seattle. Also, if you want to enter your office address, let's suppose your office address is I'll show you quickly an idea. If your office is in Seattle again, okay, then you can basically select area around it. Okay, that what how many miles you cover around your area. Okay, so if you just put your office address, office name, office coordinates, and choose how far you are okay to serve the clients. Okay, just choose that. For now I'm going to just choose the Seattle. Okay, for the language, if your customers speak other language than English, then you should go for this. If not, then just keep English. Okay, don't keep all, just select the what customer you are speaking to. Okay, now for this just select no. Audience segment, don't touch that. More settings, okay, don't select anything here. Go to next again. Now here Google basically asks they are going to help you create the ads with the help of AI. Don't use that, because they are going to use the shitty headlines, shitty descriptions, shitty keywords, and ultimately you won't get the leads. Okay, so don't use that. Just specifically use whatever I have given you. Okay, now for the first ad group, just copy all the keywords. Now as I told you, we have to use these keywords in the phrase match. I have already mentioned here also. So let me tell you what are the phrase match. You go to Google and choose for any type of keywords wrapper. Come here, put all your keywords and click on wrap. Okay, now if you choose the exact keywords, Google is going to show your ads to people who are only looking for these keywords. Okay, if someone looks for epoxy flooring near me, then Google is only going to show your ads to them. Okay, but we also want to show our ads to people if someone is looking for epoxy flooring near me in Seattle. We don't have that keyword. Okay, but if we choose the phrase, our ads are going to show to them. Never use broad match. Broad match is basically you put your keywords just like that. If you choose that, your ads are going to show to epoxy installer, best epoxy supplement, or best epoxy supplier. Your ads are going to show to them, so don't use them. Okay, just use them in phrase for now. Come to your campaign, delete all the keywords. See, in the phrase match you have 2 commas at the front, 2 commas at the back. Okay, so this is what we call the phrase match. So your ads are going to show people who are very looking for very related keywords to what we are targeting. Okay, now here you can just put epoxy. Okay, for the lead form, avoid this. We don't want to use the Google hosted form. We only want to use the website form or website calls. Okay, for the headlines, again I have given you everything, just use them as it is. Okay, so come to the headlines, epoxy. I'm just quickly local epoxy floor installer, free epoxy get. Okay, you can put get free epoxy floor estimate. Also if you have some USP that you are the top pros, or maybe you are the local family operated, you can use those in your headlines. Okay, but mostly stick to that, because these are already working for our clients. We are getting leads, just not clicks. So these works, because if you use very clickbaity headlines, ultimately what's going to happen, you are going to get the clicks, but when they go on the landing page, they are not going to convert. So make sure you have a relevancy between your headlines, your keywords, and your landing page. All three should be talking about the same product that you are or maybe same service that you are providing, right? If your headline is about garage floor coating and your keyword is about the garage floor coating, but your landing page is about something metallic coating, they are not going to convert, right? Because they are looking for garage floor coatings and you are showing them metallic floor coating ads. Okay, so they are not going to convert. So make sure your keyword, your headlines, and your landing page always should be in relevancy. Okay, for business name, so you need to verify this account. this account is not verified, but once you verify the account, you will be able to use your business name here. So instead of this link, your link is going to show. Okay, for the site link, you can avoid them for now. For site link, basically what site link works, like I'll quickly show you how to create a site link. Okay, so but like if you have other landing page also, right, you provide other services also, like garage epoxy floor, you can just create site links, garage epoxy. Okay, you can just you can also mention floor. Okay, site link 2, I'm going to add other services. What other services you have? Commercial epoxy floor. Okay, commercial epoxy floor. Okay, so basically, see, this is how your ad is going to show. Now if somebody is looking for epoxy flooring services, so your site link is going to show that. So it's okay, you can use them, if only use them if they are very similar services, like you are selling epoxy services and you are just showing the site link for epoxy related, or maybe very specific to flooring. Don't use any other services if you provide. Okay, may not remodeling, kitchen, bath remodeling, don't do that. You are going to get the clicks, but they are not going to convert. Okay, so this is done. Go to next. Okay, for the daily budget, I would prefer to start with at least $40 a day, because $40 you can expect at least a one lead initially. If your CPC is around $4 to $5, yeah, you can get a lead for $40 to $50. But depending on the what area you are targeting, if your CPC is more, like let's suppose if your CPC is $10, your cost per lead is going to anywhere between $80 to $120, even $30. Okay, so for our niche, $50 is a good budget to start with the epoxy. Okay, click on next. Now Google is going to check all the errors if we have any errors. If not, Google is just going to allow us to publish the campaign. Let's wait for a few minutes. Okay, so now if you see, Google have checked everything. It takes sometimes few minutes, so don't worry about that. Let it do its work. Once it's done, just click on launch. Now our campaign is going to launch, but one thing we need to do after this, because we have other ad groups also, right? If you see, we have garage epoxy flooring ad groups, commercial epoxy flooring ad group. So now we are going to add the other ad groups also to it, so we can cover all types of in the same campaigns. Just go to ad group. Meanwhile, I'm just going to pause this campaign because I don't want this to start running. Okay, now I'll go to the ad group part. Okay, so this ad group I'm going to name with the epoxy flooring. Right, I'm going to click on other ad group also. So the other second ad group I'm going to name as garage epoxy flooring. Now same method I'm going to do. I'm going to go select all the keywords, come to this tool, paste, click on wrap, and let it do its work. Yeah, now see, all the keywords are in phrase match. I'm going to come to my campaign. See, it selects very random keywords, concrete floor coating. Don't go for that. Very specific keywords. See, all the keywords are here, garage. See, this one is garage flooring. I'm going to remove that. Epoxy garage. All the keywords should be related to garage epoxy. Okay, these two keywords are also garage. Now all the keywords are garage epoxy. Come to this keyword. Now let's go for the page which only have the garage epoxy, see, garage epoxy floor. So now I'm going to select this page. I think the link is not working on their site. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, garage epoxy floor. See, again they have estimate, they have all the details on the page. Okay, so again make sure you use very specific landing pages for very specific uh, these things, ad groups. So now garage, you can put garage epoxy, you know, clear all prefills, don't okay. Now if you want to get calls also, if you have the calls optimization, you can add your number also here. Okay, I'll just use the number that we already have. So your number is going to show like this. Okay, so just click on apply. Callouts, don't use callouts. Okay, for the headlines, I've already given you all the headlines. For this, just use them. Again, if you want to make any minor changes, which are fine, but don't use very clickbaity headlines in your ads. Otherwise, you'll just keep getting clicks, but yeah, they are not going to convert. Okay, now again, add business name. For the site link, yeah, I've already told you how to use the site link. So epoxy floor, you can use, floor polishing. If you provide the floor polishing, then yeah, you can use garage commercial, we can use. Okay, so now we have other two, right, apart from the garage. So if you see the ad, so see, we have the commercial garage, and now they shows the commercial epoxy floor installation. Okay, and also we have the number. Just click on done. Okay, keywords, where are the keywords? Okay, let me add them again. Keywords are done, ad is done. Select, click and continue. Now if you see, the second ad group is also added. Okay, it shows because I have paused the campaign, but second ad group is also added. Similarly, you are going to add the third ad group, which is commercial epoxy. Similarly, you are going to add the fourth one, concrete coating. Okay, and these four ad groups are going to be in the first campaign. For the second campaign, you are going to use the same method for the epoxy and decorative flooring. You are going to use these keywords, and there will be only one ad group in it. Okay, so this is how you are going to launch your campus. Now for the numbers, okay, let's talk about the account negatives also, right? So once you're done with this, just choose all the keywords, because we don't want anyone who is looking for epoxy flooring jobs, salary, training, DIY, materials, tools. We don't want that, right? So cheap, epoxy, okay, remove cheap. Cheap is fine. Okay, we don't want that, because we are going to get the very unqualified lead. So come here, go to campaigns, select keywords, on the negative keywords, and we are going to save lots of money. Okay, so I'll quickly show you how to add it. Okay, so and make sure you add in the campaign level. Okay, so in the entire campaign, if anyone is looking for salary, lows, floor paint, your ads are not going to show. Okay, now for the strategy notes. Okay, as I told you, separate residential and commercial intent. Make sure you have it either have them in the different ad groups, or either have them in the different campaigns. For now, we have kept them in the different ad groups, which is fine. We are using the different landing page for them, which is again fine. So their keywords and their clicks are not going to clash. Another thing is, garage flooring has the highest volume keywords that you need to make sure you target the garage flooring, because they have highest searches, because maximum people need the epoxy flooring in the garages. Okay, commercial have the limited searches, but their high ticket is very high. You get very large projects. Okay, again, metallic is premium upsell niche. Even if you don't want to run the ads for the metallic, you can always upsell this, as once you go there for the free estimate, you can always upsell, right? Always see, this is the most important. Always use service specific landing page. I'm going to, okay, now for the CPC range, if your CPC range is anywhere between, I'll just keep it $8, for the epoxy, 8 to 18, 10 to 20% conversion rate, your CPL is going to be anywhere between that, right? So which is good. So make sure you meet this number. If you're not meeting number, if you are, if your conversion rate is any less than that, make sure you check your search terms and remove the search terms which are not converting or which are not high intent search terms, right? Okay, keep removing them and just follow this structure. Don't go because with this structure we are already getting leads for 70, 80, 60 in this range per lead, and these are very qualified leads. So make sure you stick to the structure, follow this exactly step by step, And if you need again my help to launch this campaign for your epoxy flooring business, here's my link. I'm also going to put this link in the description. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe the channel. I'll keep getting these kind of video for other businesses as well, so make sure you subscribe. Okay, see you soon.